Welcome back, everybody. This is Kinema, and you're up for another Clash of Clans video. This time on defensive. Um, no, my base is not set up for defense. I may move it around later in another video, but I wanted to show a video before I can't display it anymore. Um, so if we go in actually to prior Clash of Clans videos, you can see sometimes these replays don't get out there, so I wanted to make sure I record this and figured I would classify it under a defensive video because this guy was a guy we went up against in Clan Wars. As you can see from his base, it is monstrous. I mean, the Archer Towers 13, everything is pretty much completely maxed, including his king and his queen. Level 40 king and level 40 queen. I mean, it's insane looking at these walls. Uh, you know, this base is crazy. So little scared looking at this thing. Figured he would just destroy any of our bases. Well, there's a strategy that I wanted to try, and he did destroy a friend of mine at workspace, um, but he didn't destroy mine. So if we go in and look at the replay, and let me pause it and explain why I did what I did with this base. So um, this has been my Clan War base, and it's worked out very well for me. It is, I'd say, an easy 1-star. So getting 50%, knocking off some of the stuff on the outside, um, is pretty simple. But the way different things work. Okay, let's take Hog Riders for example. So Hog Riders go after your defense. Sorry about my cat in the background. Hog Riders go after your defense. So if they release them any place, they release them here, they're going to jump from this to this, then go to this, and so forth, and carry around the outside of the base, because the distance between these defenses are less than here or here. So the way this base is set up, with the exception of the king and the queen, the closest thing to attack is all the stuff on the outside, not this center part. So one, the clan castle here. It's very hard to pull this clan castle. Some people like pulling the clan castle out, will kill those troops because they just be a pain if you don't. Um, you know, got my 2 crossbows here completely maxed for my level, my anti-air completely maxed, and some other surprises that if they would have got here, went for. But a lot of different troops will just, work on the defenses here, then just fall around the outside of the base. And that is exactly what happened. So go ahead and start the replay. You'll see that he came in here. Actually, he came in down at the bottom. And you can see he used the golems. Now these things are about 450, I'd say 500 dark elixir each, and he used what's that, 3 of them. So already sitting at a whole of about 1500 dark elixir. The witches run around 350, so about 600, so then over 2000 dark elixir. Maybe close to about 2500 dark between those attacks. And you can see some stuff does try to make it through here and get up there to try to attack this, but then my hidden Teslas pop up, and after this, I think the queen, yeah, and then she just continues to walk on and keeps up with all the stuff going around the outside. So they do make it in here a little bit. He does use his freeze spells to try to freeze my crossbows, which he does get successful at. But this is a completely maxed out guy. I mean, this guy, everything, all of his troops, everything's completely maxed out, and this is probably one of the most, the defenses that I'm proud of, and I just wanted to make sure that I recorded this before going into it. So, if you're trying to think of Claremore defense or good strategies and make things tough for people, I recommend doing something similar to this, having the you know, all your stuff spread out. One, with it spread out, it's hard for them to even know where to attack as far as the bombs and the traps that you have available. He really hasn't hit too many. I did see my skeletons go out, but as you can see, the golems go after defense, so he just went from defense to defense to defense around the outside, and just get him really anywhere. um, yeah, I think she takes out that. So the whole point in defensing, you kind of want to either take them out or stop them from getting their hitting their time limit. And if you keep the troops moving on the outside of the base, away from the town hall, that's exactly what this does. Now, even I don't have a, you can kind of see there, I don't have a video of air, but this is actually should work pretty well on the air attacks too, for like dragons and balloons. Keeps them busy on the outside. Anti-air shoots them from in here, shoots them over this wall, and they should just continuously path along the outside the same way that the golems, the witches, and the king and queen kind of did. So, very proud of this attack. Wanted to get it up there. So, that's going to be it. This has been Kinema, and I will talk to you later.